It has happened again. Another school, another deadly shooting. This time, police say a teen gunman armed with a rifle shot and killed a student, then injured a teacher at an Oregon high school, and then finally, likely, turned the gun on himself. Ebru's Kyle Schmoyer is monitoring developments from the nation's capital and gathering reaction as well. He joins us now live. Kyle.
Logan, you said the words exactly. It has happened again. Let me take you to where it happened. We're talking a portion of the United States, the Pacific Northwest, on the West Coast, in Oregon, a suburb of Portland, in a small place called Troutdale. And that high school you see located right there, Reynolds High School. That's where police were called early this morning, Pacific time, and found one student dead, a teacher injured, and a shooter deceased as well. The emergency call went out to police and medics just after 8 a.m. Pacific time.
Priority call, Reynolds High School, 1698 Southwest Cherry Park Road. Got a report of shots fired in the locker room. At least one person down. Medicals responding, code 3.
When police arrived, they found a victim in the gym building and the rest of Reynolds High School in Troutdale, Oregon, in lockdown.
Today is a very tragic day for the city of Troutdale and Reynolds School District. A gunman entered the high school this morning, shot one student. Unfortunately, that student has died. The gunman was located, and the gunman is also deceased.
A teacher was grazed by a bullet but not seriously injured. He was treated at the scene, an all too familiar scene of students leaving a school building, hands in the air, being ushered to safety.
I was really scared. I was like this is happening, like this is real. I couldn't believe it.
But it was too real, especially for school staff who actually train for this very situation.
Scares me. I'm just confused. I don't know what to do. I work for the district, and this was a shock.
Frightened parents rushed to the area looking for any information on the safety of their children.
Scared me to death. I wanted to get here as fast as I could.
And relief only comes when they get a text or social media message from their son or daughter. Even better, hearing his or her voice.
I talked to him and he said, "Mom, I was in the gym and I saw a kid pull the gun and start shooting."
Did he say anything about who the shooter was or what?
No, I said, "Tell me, Brian, tell me now what happened." And he said, "I'm going to talk to you when I see you." He said, "But I'm safe."
And those are the words so many parents wanted to hear outside that school this morning in Oregon. I'm safe. We know tonight police are only telling us that the shooter came with a rifle and that was what was used inside that gym building of the school. They believe they have a tentative ID on the shooter. However, they're not releasing a name at this point as they continue to contact next of kin as well. As for the school is putting into place resources right now for the students. As you can imagine, quite a harrowing day there in that small town outside of Portland. You see it behind me there when you have SWAT teams armed to the hilt. They may want to talk about this situation. A classmate is dead and they were thrown into chaos this morning. They're going to have those resources when they need it the rest of this week as school is starting to come to a close there as well. Logan, once again, another school shooting we're hearing from across the country. Where does this stop? Another student having some type of beef. Police are asking for the public's help. They say any witnesses, anyone that has any information that's going to lead them to who this person is and more importantly why they did it. They're asked to reach out to police there in Oregon tonight. Logan?
Kyle, you are in the epicenter there of the American government in Washington, D.C. What is being talked about right now, even though it's early, about a response to what seems to be a plague of school shootings as far as perhaps metal detectors or changed gun laws? Has there been any discussion so far that you're aware of?
You know, Logan, unfortunately, I was there both in Connecticut and here in D.C. after that school shooting. Those little kids shot up in Connecticut about a year and a half ago. That got the ball rolling a little bit here in Washington, but it died down. And as we see the rest of these shootings happen across the country, including this one today in Oregon, the murmurs are there, but it seems that the loud voices are not there when it comes to legislation. It continues to seem that those pushing guns right and gun owners' rights are being louder at this point. We still don't know this rifle that the shooter had today, if that shooter had it legally or not. Stuff we will find out in the days to come. Logan?
All right, Kyle Schmoyer reporting live tonight on this horrific school shooting in Oregon from the nation's capital. Thank you so much for that report.